Step under a ladder. Black cat. Like, what does this shit mean? Putting your attention and energy in shit you don't even know nothing about. Casting spells within and on yourself. Why? Yo, what's up? It's Kwame Kindred coming at you with another episode of Conscious Conversations, Media Education Television, CCMETV. Today's topic, cognitive dissonance. A struggle of my own, but I know I'm not the only one. Breaking down the barriers of what you hold true versus what you deem false. It's not about whether something is true or false or not. It's more of a matter of what you believe to be true or what you believe to be false. Just like I'm on here, I'm just sharing what I know. Don't take it as true. Do your own research. But I could just be on here just saying anything. An ear full of lies, and you could take it all the way to heart, take it as truth. And then I could just be spitting something, nothing but facts. And you dismiss that shit as if I'm just talking out of my ass. Cognitive dissonance. A lot of it got to do with our own belief system. You know? What you hold to be true, what you hold to be false. It's all about attention and energy. Where you placing your attention, where you placing your energy? Is it in truth, or is it in what you think is the truth? And we all got our own personal truth, a collective truth, and there's personal lies and collective lies as well. It's all about what you deem, I don't want to say true because it's not about that. It's about what you believe in versus what you don't. Simple as that. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Let me know how y'all feeling out there. Hit that bell, get your notifications on, and share. Like I can tell you the sky is blue, and you look up and you agree, but the sky not blue. The scientific facts behind it is really black, and the color come from the reflection off the water and all of that. But you can argue me up and down, it's blue. I'm looking at it, it's blue. But that's based off of misinformation, or not misinformation, not having all the information. And this happens whether you're conscious of it or not. It's programming. It's programming. What programs are you deeming true versus programs that not? And just I speak on this a lot. Like, I do what I do because it works for me. Doesn't necessarily make the shit I believe true. It just works for me personally. What works for me might not work for you, and vice versa. Doesn't mean the information we have is either true or false. It just means you putting your power and energy into something that's manifested. What you believe, what you think, what you say, this shit creates everything. It's a collective creation, but it starts with the individual too. Like, I can believe I can grow up, so let's not take me. Just say, people, just for an example, that grow up sheltered, a sheltered mind, and they kind of been taught, even if it's not indirectly taught to fear the world in a certain way because you've been shielded from it. Now, I'm not saying that ain't shit to be out here not scared of or not scared, but to be watchful for, be mindful of. But that's just one way of looking at it. And that shielded mind, you know, that, let's say a child, now the child grows older, and now this child don't want to go out in the world. Don't see no reason to go out in the world. The world is scary. The world is scary. It's a scary place. I guess so, if that's what you believe. It doesn't have to be. Definitely don't have to be. That's just one truth. And it's not the truth. And just because it's not the truth doesn't mean it's a lie either. You know? Everything that ain't true ain't a lie. Everything that ain't a lie ain't true. It's all about the energy and what you're putting forth, what you're putting in it, and what you think and expect to get out of it. Me, myself, I try to stay clear-minded, elevated, high spirits. I don't want to say positive. If you've seen one of my last videos, I have a certain thing about positivity. Negating negativity is an imbalance. I like to stay balanced mind state. And this is what we're dealing with right now. Being balanced in the mind. That's what I'm dealing with. The mental programming. Breaking it down. And I'm starting with mine, and all I'm doing is challenging those who listen to do the same. I'm not teaching nobody how to think. I'm just teaching you to think. I'm just trying to put a spot. Shit, I ain't trying to light the whole fire. I'm just trying to, you know, just trying to start a little something. That's all. But so a man thinketh, so shall he be. Every man thinketh, his burden is the heaviest. Heaviest, yeah. If a man thinketh. So if I think the world's a scary place, guess what the world gonna be? It's gonna materialize itself as I'm gonna keep running into shit that's constantly affirming that, confirming that. I move around in ways, you know, most people I guess would be scared to move around. Like, you know, I'm out here in public transit, walking through the hood. I ain't in the hood right now, but you know, walk through the hood certain times, certain places. I guess I shouldn't be, but shit, I gotta be there. I gotta get to where I'm going. And most of the time I got a guitar strapped to my back and, you know, some things in my bag, you know. Basically just money on me, I guess. Assets. And I guess the way where I'm moving and how I'm moving, I should be, oh shit, let me help him get to where I need to be, because shit, I don't want to get robbed, no shit like that, and shit like that. And not saying I'm not mindful of it, or I'm not watching, looking around and paying attention to shit, like I'm just moving around, oh, giddy, and I'm so protected that I can't shit happen to me. No, not like that, but it's like, yeah, what you send out comes back. So if I'm sending out vibrations and feelings within myself of being scared of where I am, home, might be fucked up, but I'm home. Nonetheless, I'm in the hood. You feel me? Home nonetheless. And I'm supposed to be scared? That's creating an insecurity. And we'll jump into the root of all of that, dealing with chakras and all of that shit. You're creating an insecurity in your root chakra. The root chakra is where all this shit start. You feel safe, you feel secure. Your roots, where you're planted, where your mind planted. Like just a visual example, Avatar. When they wanted to connect with the higher source, they take them tail and they connect it. They root it to the ground. Watch my video on grounding. They get rooted to the ground. For my thinking, this burden is the heaviest. So if I don't want to see hate, I want to be hate. I gotta not be it and not see it. I don't want to say it's as simple as that, but it's you know, we kind of complicate things that shouldn't be complicated. Crisscrossing things that meant to be straight. Just let shit be. Me, myself, I try not to bring panic and worry until it's time to bring panic and worry, because that's a different type of energy. And it can be misused, but it can be used also when it's time to be used. Cognitive dissonance is, because it's, to me, just my opinion, my perspective, it ain't necessarily about what's true and what's false. Yeah, that matters, but it's almost irrelevant when it comes to the individual personally. Is what you true? Do you actually believe it? Like I'm going through a phase and a stage right now where I'm breaking down shit that I don't agree with. Motherfucker told me the other day, man, I can't fuck with you. Walking down the sidewalk with my partner, he like, hey, bruh, you splitting poles, man. You splitting poles. Like, I ain't know whether to be offended or laugh at him, because I'm like, you know, I heard, you know, that superstition shit. Superstitious, never been superstitious, because I don't follow programming that don't make sense to me. Now, if I happen to step on a crack and my mama called me like I'm in the hospital, I just pulled something, hey, shit, I'm gonna take heed. I'm gonna be skipping over cracks then. But like, where fear, false evidence appearing real. You're fearing something you don't even understand. What Stevie say? When you believe in things you don't understand, you're gonna suffer. Superstition, huh? Believing in some shit that don't make sense. Splitting a pole. What the fuck does that mean? Somebody inbox a comment and tell me. I've been trying to figure it out, but there's no sense to be made, so I'll just keep it going. Splitting poles. I'm not a scientist, but one and one gotta make two, and one more gotta make three. One and one ain't five, so we can't just be skipping processes and steps and just to see it, get an end result saying, that's, whew, don't step under a ladder. Black cat. Like, what does this shit mean? Putting your attention and energy in shit you don't even know nothing about. Casting spells within and on yourself. Why? We don't realize how powerful the human mind actually is. This is why they constantly attack your mental, because your body follow the head. If your head cut off, what the rest of you doing? How are you functioning? Oh, you're not. Somebody pulling strings for you, huh? That's cool. As long as you keep that shit over there. Because we the head and not the tail over here. Meaning, we not ass backwards. We ain't ass forward either. We head up. Cognitive dissonance. What you're believing. Doesn't matter if it's true. But what are you believing and materializing? What are you materializing? Because your belief system is what your reality is. If you believe men, and I ain't starting no sexism war, I don't believe in none of that war shit. But if, you know, say it all the time, I hear it all the time, the rhetoric on social media, men ain't shit, women ain't shit, all this shit. Part of the reason men ain't shit and women ain't shit is because we keep saying that shit. We keep creating programs that don't work. We keep running. That's like you hitting a program on your computer, you hit run. You expecting, say you starting up an internet, you hit the internet browser, but instead of Google Chrome popping up, a game pop up. Is the program you hitting the one you actually want to run? You got to think of your mind in terms of a computer, because that's how they hitting us. That's how they hitting us. Like we computers. Programming. Are you programming yourself, or are you allowing yourself to be programmed? Have somebody tell me, get out my kitchen. Get out my kitchen while I'm cooking. No wonder, is that a program that they is that a program one that you agree with, or is that one that you're running because it was run on you? Did your mama tell you to get out my kitchen while I'm cooking, and that's why you said? Or do you actually agree with, no, I don't want nobody in my kitchen? I'm just asking people to think about what they do and say. Because it's things within myself, and you'd be surprised how deep things run. You'd be surprised how deeply rooted programming is. It's just like a computer. Easy to install, hard as shit to delete. Because even when you if anybody know anything about programming and computers, it's always harder to delete a program than installing it, because you got to go in the back files and the cache and all of that, and you know, the programs be hidden inside of other folders and pockets and shit within the computer. Just because you delete the program don't mean all the contents within that program are gone. Cognitive dissonance. What you believing in? What aren't you believing in? Doesn't really matter. Is the shit working for you? The programs you run on yourself, do you agree with them? If not, why you're not deleting? Control, alter, and delete. That's how they manipulate the masses. Control the masses, alter the masses, and as we can see with this pandemic, delete the masses. Seeing? Other than that, look at this view, yeah? You can't even see the arch behind me. There we go. Ha ha ha. Yeah, St. Louis. Quacking Dread. CCMETV. Peace in and out.